And what is going on, everybody? My Aquarius peeps, what is happening? Thank you guys for joining me again. I am the man Alverez, your humble host, aka Mr. Soul Lover Man 504. This is the monthly read in December for all my Aquarians out there. So, without further ado, please hit that subscribe button. And if you want to book your readings, everything will be down below. So, without further ado, here we go. Aquarius. So for you guys, a new romantic cycle is on its way. So if you guys you know what I'm getting? Some of you guys, for some of you guys, there's no finance without there's no romance without finance, and vice versa. So for some of you guys, I feel like your money is just not right. Your money's funny. That's why, and I feel like this is more for like the fellas, because I know I used to be like that. Like when my money wasn't right, I wasn't trying to be up down the dating scene. You know, I know how you ladies like to be taken out and all of this stuff, but I wasn't trying to be out there in the dating scene. I was all about getting myself together. So yeah, so a lot of you are definitely on that track right now. You're back on track for getting yourself together. The money seems to be coming in. Things seems to be really lining up for you guys, and the scales are going to be balanced so that you guys will have your career together, job for right now, so that you guys can go ahead and get your romance on, get that romance flowing right in time for the new year. Some of you, I am getting that you have some fears that you need to work through. That you need to just keep pushing. That you have to believe in yourself. You need to believe, and where you are right now is exactly where you're supposed to be. And that don't do anything like crazy out of the ordinary to try to force the situation through, because it's not going to be a great outcome um for you guys. But definitely, you know what, work through your fears. Just keep pushing, keep going. What you're looking for is like right over the horizon. It's almost like the cycle is going to it's almost like you're coming to the end of a cycle. So, and that goes into the next card. The end of a cycle approaches, and that's the full moon in Capricorn. So, like I was saying, that that the end of that cycle is coming. I know it was almost like there's no end to this. It's almost like some of y'all bills, the holidays, missing somebody. But I feel like a lot of that is going to be. I'm getting that hearts are going to be renewed, especially going into the new year. Getting whatever it is that you've been going through. It's almost like broken promises for some of you, but some, maybe some engagements didn't go the way you wanted them through business and in a love sense. But the end of that cycle is over, and you guys are going to be renewed. You're going to be fulfilled, and you're going to be feeling really great going into this, going towards the end of the month, and definitely going into the new year. For a lot of y'all, I feel like you're being short sighted. You need to look at the bigger picture. You need to feel fulfilled in what you're doing. Know that every little step you take is getting you prepared for the next step that's to come. So if you're feeling like, oh man, what have I, why am I going through this? What me? Oh, woe is me. You got to get out of that funk, and you have to continue doing what you're doing. To push through. You definitely have to look at the bigger picture and everything that you're doing. It's all about growth. It's all about going to the next level. It's all about being bigger and better. So that's basically what that's all about. Um, for a lot of you, you definitely need to, a little love, a little tact. It's almost like, imagine if you were in that situation. Imagine if that was you. Imagine if you were their age again. I know sometimes, when we get older, we look at the younger generation and we're like, their music this, or they're not. how it used to be, whatever, whatever. Things change. People are different. The different generation, technology, the music, and all of that good stuff. So, you definitely want to bring kindness, love, and patience to the situation because I feel like a lot of y'all, especially in relationships, love life, family situations, businesses, it's almost like you're scaring up the person off, so to speak. So just step back, breathe. Just assess the situation. Like put yourself in that person's shoes. For a day, just to see how they feel, so y'all can kind of get things back together. A winning outcome is definitely in the forecast. Again, it's almost like the scales are going to be balanced out. I feel like some of you have been going through some health stuff. That's going to clear up. I know this weather's been really crappy, especially down here down south. It's hot, cold, cold, hot. So you don't know whether you're going to the beach one day or if it's going to be a snowstorm. But everything's definitely going to balance itself out. If it's a court case, if it is something dealing with children, it's going to definitely work out. Either it's going to be joint custody for some of you, or some of you, you're going to go ahead and be able to just get full custody of the kids and just work the situation out. It's going to be for the best, so that you guys can just work that out. Business partnerships are gonna pan themselves out. New opportunities are gonna come, to kind of foreshadow the old ones, so that you guys can definitely balance all of that good stuff out. It's definitely time for some of you to take some action. So if you've been thinking about doing something in your life, if you're thinking about making a change in your life. Now is definitely the time. Now going into the new year, now it's time to put those plans into action. If you're like, well, hey, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to see this, I want to see that. Cool, we can do that, and it's going to line up. But you have to take steps towards it. You have to start moving towards it. You have to do your research. You have to, put yourself in position. Because we can act for things all day and all night, but if we don't move towards it, or if we get something, we don't put action on it, then it's pretty much all for nothing. So it's definitely time for you guys to take action and move forward. The last card is the answers that you've been looking for are coming. A lot of you prayers, dreams, manifesting things. You're wondering, what's the holdup? What's the holdup? For a lot of you, you've been hold up. So you've been that hold up. Not believing, not putting, being a little pushy, and so that's the pushback. So just sit back, relax, breathe, ease your minds, so that change that you've been looking for is definitely on the way. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the readings for Aquarius, and hope you guys join me next time. We're going to get the rest of the readings out of the way in between Tuesday and Wednesday for you guys, but don't forget to subscribe to this channel and book your readings with me. Everything will be down below. As always, this is your boy Soul of the Man 504. As always, a month is peace.